All right, get those bags packed because today we are diving deep into the ultimate Koh Tao experience.
That's right, 15 days dedicated to exploring this little slice of paradise.
So no more messing around. Let's jump right in. For those who might be unfamiliar, paint us a picture. What exactly makes Koh Tao so special?
Well, Koh Tao, or Turtle Island as it's affectionately known, is a gem nestled in the Gulf of Thailand. Famous for its diving scene, this island is a captivating blend of lush landscapes and vibrant marine life.
Okay, stop right there. I'm already sold. Seriously, though, you're making me want to book a flight right this second. Walk us through that initial arrival. What's the first thing our listeners can expect when they step onto Koh Tao?
Picture this. You've just hopped off the ferry at Matterhad Pier, and you're immediately hit with this incredible energy. Crystal clear waters with these colorful long-tailed boats bobbing gently, a mix of salty air and the sweet fragrance of tropical flowers.
I can practically smell it now. You mentioned Maeklong. Is that where most of the action is?
Well, Maeklong is charming, for sure.
Yeah.
But the heart of Koh Tao is definitely Seri Beach. It's the longest beach on the island and definitely the most buzzing, with tons of restaurants, resorts, and even a lively nightlife soon.
So Seri Beach is our go-to spot for soaking up that Koh Tao vibe. But let's be real, we're not just here for the beaches. Koh Tao is legendary for its diving, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'd say it's a diver's paradise, hands down. There are over 30 dive sites to explore, each with its own unique underwater landscape. Think vibrant coral reefs, mysterious caves, even a few shipwrecks.
Wow, shipwrecks. Okay, you've officially piqued my interest. Any must-see dive sites for someone, let's say a first-time visitor to Koh Tao?
Oh, there are so many. But for a beginner or even someone who enjoys snorkeling, I'd recommend Japanese Gardens. It's a shallow, sheltered bay, perfect for easing into the underwater world of Koh Tao. Plus, the marine life is just spectacular.
So even if you're not a certified diver, you can still experience the magic of Koh Tao's underwater scene. Now, let's say we've spent a few days exploring Seri Beach and dipping our toes into those reefs. What else does Koh Tao have in store for us?
Well, for those who want to stretch their legs a bit, Koh Tao also offers some amazing hiking trails.
Oh, I love a good hike. Where would you recommend?
For breathtaking panoramic views, nothing beats John Suan Viewpoint. It's a bit of a climb, but trust me, the view from the top is worth every step. You can see Seri Beach, the neighboring islands, even the vastness of the Gulf of Thailand.
Okay, that sounds incredible. Perfect spot for those sunset photos. Now, all this exploring is bound to work up an appetite. What's the food scene like in Koh Tao?
Oh, the food is simply amazing. Imagine yourself dining under the stars, the gentle sea breeze carrying the aroma of freshly grilled seafood.
Stop, you're making me hungry. Okay, seriously though, any must-try dishes?
Well, you can't go wrong with a classic pad thai, but if you're adventurous, I highly recommend the Gang Keo Wan Gai. It's a green curry with chicken and coconut milk.
That sounds delicious. And for those sunset cocktails we talked about earlier, any recommendations for a prime spot?
For that, I'd say head back to Seri Beach. Plenty of beachfront bars, perfect for sipping a cocktail as the sun dips below the horizon.
Now, this might sound a bit out there, but I've heard whispers of something magical happening in Koh Tao's waters at night. Something about bioluminescence. Is that for real?
Oh, it's as real as it gets. Picture this. You're swimming in the ocean, and with each stroke, the water around you sparkles with these tiny blue-green lights.
Wow, it's like swimming in a galaxy. It sounds absolutely magical. Where's the best place to witness this phenomenon?
Shark Bay is a popular spot. It's on the south side of the island, and the bioluminescent plankton are particularly active there. You can even join a night snorkeling or kayaking tour.
Okay, this is officially going on my bucket list. So we've soaked up Seri Beach, explored the reefs, hiked to panoramic viewpoints, indulged in delicious Thai food, and even swam with glowing plankton. 5 days well spent, I'd say. But our adventure doesn't end there, does it?
Not even close. From Koh Tao, we'll be hopping over to a tiny picturesque island just a short boat right away, Koh Nang Yum. Imagine 3 little islands connected by a pristine white sandbar, all surrounded by the most incredible turquoise water you've ever seen.
Okay, now that sounds like paradise.
And what's really cool about Koh Nang Yuan is that it's privately owned, so they really take care of it, you know. They limit the number of visitors each day, which makes it feel super exclusive. Even during peak season, it never feels too crowded.
That's amazing. So you get that true paradise feeling without the hordes of tourists. But what about things to do? Is Koh Nang Yun just about soaking in the scenery?
Oh, definitely not. The sandbar itself is a major highlight. Imagine walking from one island to the next with crystal clear water lapping at your feet. It's a photographer's dream for sure.
I bet. And what about the underwater world? Any snorkeling or diving opportunities?
The snorkeling around Koh Yuan is fantastic. The water is so clear you can see everything. Tons of colorful fish, beautiful coral reefs, perfect for beginners or anyone who just wants to take it easy.
So a day of swimming, snorkeling, and basking on that incredible sandbar. Sounds idyllic. But our island hopping adventure doesn't stop there, right?
Nope. From Koh Tao and Koh Yuan, we'll be heading to Koh Samui, Thailand's second largest island.
Koh Samui. I've heard so much about it. What's the vibe like?
Koh Samui is a little different. Think lush jungles, coconut groves, beautiful beaches, and a little more of a developed feel. You get that mix of laid-back island life with a bit more energy and even some nightlife.
Oh, I like the sound of that. So where do we start our Koh Samui exploration?
Well, if you're looking for a lively atmosphere, Chao Beach is the place to be. It's the most popular beach on the island, known for its soft sand, crystal clear waters, and bustling beachfront scene.
Sounds like the place to be for soaking up that Koh Samui energy. But what if we're craving a more chilled-out vibe?
Then head north to Beaufort Beach. It has this really cool bohemian feel, charming fishing villages, beachfront cafes with hammocks, just a more relaxed pace overall.
Oh, that's right up my alley. So we have lively chawing and chilled-out Beaufort. But what about some cultural experiences? Anything beyond the beaches?
Koh Samui has a rich culture too, of course. You could visit the Big Buddha Temple, this impressive golden statue that overlooks the island. It's quite a sight.
I've seen pictures. It's huge. Any other cultural hotspots worth checking out?
Definitely check out Wat Plai Lamim, another beautiful temple complex. It has this massive 18-armed statue of Guanyin, the goddess of mercy. Very impressive.
18 arms. Wow, that's something else. So we've got beaches, temples, even a touch of nightlife. What about the food scene on Koh Samui?
Oh, the food is fantastic. You'll find everything from street food stalls to fancy restaurants.
Okay, I'm ready to dig in. Any must-try dishes or dining experiences you'd recommend?
For a real authentic experience, go to Beaufort's Fisherman's Village on a Friday night. They have this amazing walking street market with tons of food stalls and a buzzing atmosphere.
A Friday night market. Get me in. What kind of food should we look out for?
Fisherman's Village is all about seafood. So think fresh grilled prawns, snapper, squid, all cooked with delicious Thai herbs and spices.
My mouth is watering already. Friday night at Fisherman's Village it is. Now we've explored Koh Tao, Koh Yuan, and now Koh Samui. Are we ready for the next island?
You bet. Next stop, Koh Phangan.
Koh Phangan, the island of the full moon party.
That's right. But Koh Phangan is more than just parties. It has this incredible natural beauty with hidden coves, pristine beaches, and lush jungles.
Okay, good to know. What are some of the must-see natural spots on Koh Phangan?
If you're looking for a secluded paradise, Bottle Beach is a must-visit. It's only accessible by boat, so it's super quiet and the water is pristine.
Ooh, a hidden gem. I love it. You mentioned jungles. Any cool waterfalls or hiking trails we should check out?
Absolutely. Phang Waterfall National Park is a great option. Beautiful waterfalls, hiking trails, and amazing views.
Now, I know we can't avoid talking about the full moon parties. What's the vibe? They're worth checking out.
Well, they're definitely a unique experience. Thousands of people gather on Hodrin Beach to dance under the full moon. Lots of music, energy, and definitely a party atmosphere.
Sounds pretty wild. But what if we're not really into the party scene? Any other options for nightlife?
For sure. Songsala, the main town, has a more relaxed vibe. Live music, cozy bars, and restaurants with delicious Thai food.
So, party or chill, Koh Phangan has something for everyone. We've now experienced 3 incredible islands, Koh Tao, Koh Samui, and Koh Phangan. But our 15-day journey isn't over, is it?
Nope, we're heading back to the mainland now, to the Krabi region.
Krabi, I've seen pictures. Those limestone cliffs are just stunning.
They're something else. And Krabi has it all, from bustling towns to secluded beaches. It's a nature lover's dream.
Okay, I'm ready to explore. What are some of the must-do activities in Krabi?
Krabi town itself is a great starting point. You can take a boat trip along the Krabi River, explore the mangroves, or visit the Tiger Cave Temple.
The Tiger Cave Temple. Tell me more about that.
You climb over 1,200 steps to reach the top of a limestone cliff, where you'll find this beautiful Buddhist temple with stunning views of the surrounding area.
1,200 steps. That's a workout. But I bet the view is worth it. What about beaches? Any must-visit beaches in Krabi?
Oh, absolutely. Rayleigh Beach is incredible. It's a peninsula only accessible by boat, surrounded by these dramatic limestone cliffs. It's famous for its rock climbing, kayaking, and just pure natural beauty.
Rayleigh Beach sounds amazing. Any other beach gems we shouldn't miss?
Close to Rayleigh, you'll find Tonsai Bay. It has this really cool, laid-back, bohemian vibe, popular with climbers and backpackers.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah.
Now, before we get too lost in all these incredible destinations, let's talk about something important. Responsible tourism.
Absolutely. It's crucial to be mindful of our impact when traveling.
Exactly. So what are some practical tips for being a responsible tourist in Thailand?
Well, for starters, be mindful of your plastic consumption. Bring a reusable water bottle and avoid single-use plastics whenever possible.
Good tip. What about respecting the local culture? Any customs we should be aware of?
Always dress modestly when visiting temples, covering your shoulders and knees. And remember the traditional Thai greeting, the way, a slight bow with your hands pressed together.
Okay, I'll practice my way. Anything else?
The head is considered sacred in Thai culture, so avoid touching anyone's head. And be mindful of where you point your feet. It's considered rude to point them at someone or step over someone sitting down.
Got it. No head pats and watch my feet. What about bargaining? Is it okay to haggle in Thailand?
It's definitely part of the culture, especially at markets. But always be respectful and do it with a smile.
Now, we've talked about a lot of amazing Thai food already, but I'm always up for trying new things. Any other must-try dishes you'd recommend?
If you like it spicy, try som tam, a green papaya salad. It's super flavorful and has a real kick.
I love spicy food. Tell me more.
It's a mix of shredded green papaya, chilies, garlic, fish sauce, and lime juice, all pounded together. It's a burst of flavors, sweet, sour, salty, and definitely spicy.
Sounds amazing. And what if I'm not a huge fan of spice?
Then try Massaman curry, a rich and creamy curry with influences from Persia and India. It's usually made with beef or chicken and has this delicious coconut milk and peanut flavor.
Okay, my culinary to-do list is getting long. We've covered so much in this episode, from bustling cities to idyllic islands. It feels like there's still so much more to discover in Thailand.
There is. This itinerary is just a starting point. The beauty of Thailand is that it offers something for everyone.
So true. It's a country that encourages you to explore, to try new things, and to create your own adventure. Okay, so we've explored these incredible islands, talked about responsible tourism, and I'm already drooling over all the delicious food we've discussed. But there's one practical detail we need to cover before we send our listeners off on their Koh Tao adventure. How do we actually get around?
Getting around Thailand, especially between these islands, is super easy. Ferries are the main mode of transport, and they're pretty affordable too.
Ferries sound like a great way to take in the scenery. Any tips for navigating the ferry system?
Definitely book your tickets in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. It'll save you a lot of hassle. And if you're prone to seasickness, maybe pack some motion sickness meds, just in case.
Great advice. Now, as we wrap up this deep dive into Koh Tao and beyond, I want to leave our listeners with a sense of the magic they can experience in Thailand.
You know, Thailand really is a place where you can find whatever you're looking for, whether it's vibrant cities, peaceful islands, cultural experiences, or just relaxing on pristine beaches. Thailand has it all.
It's a country that really speaks to the soul.
And what I love most is that even beyond the famous landmarks and tourist hotspots, there's always something new to discover.
So to our listeners, as you plan your own Thai adventure, remember to embrace the unexpected. Don't be afraid to wander off the beaten path, connect with the locals, and really savor every moment. Let Thailand work its magic on you.
And safe travels.